Hi, I'm Mike. You may need to replace the pressure switch on your GE washer model if the water in your tub is not filling up correctly or if the washer is not starting. For this repair, you're going to need putty knives, a 1/4-inch nut driver, a pair of Needlenose Pliers, and a pair of Channellocks. Before doing any repairs, completely disconnect your appliance from its power source. After you unplug your washer, next we're just going to make sure that the water is off for both the hot and the cold water. And we're going to set down a towel because when we remove both the water inlet hoses, we want to make sure that we don't get water all over the place. So using your Channellocks, we're just going to loosen up on the water hoses from the water inlet valve. And now we can continue with our repair. We're going to take out these 3 screws. Once all the screws have been removed, we're just going to gently push up on the display assembly and slide it out. And next we're going to disconnect all the wires that are connecting the control panel to the washer machine. The pressure switch is going to be located right here. In order for us to remove the pressure switch from the washer, we're going to have to gain access to the inside of the washing machine. So we're going to do that by first taking off this front panel right here using 2 putty knives, which is, I feel, a lot easier. Just going to find the clips that are holding the top of the washer to the front of the panel. Just pull the door out and lift it off with these clips on the bottom. And remove the front cabinet panel. Next we're going to remove these screws located right here. And this will allow us to remove the door and the top panel of the washer. Next we're going to lift up on the washer door. We're going to be removing this door switch from this inside of the top panel. Just going to lift up on the top panel and using our flathead screwdriver, we're just going to push the clip, the door switch in. We're going to push the door switch out. Once you've pushed the clip on the switch out and the switch has become loose, we're just going to pull up on it, turn it on its side, and slip it through the hole in the door. Next we're going to shut the door. And we're going to lift up on this top panel and remove it. So next we're going to remove these 2 pieces of foam padding. And using a 1/4-inch nut driver, we're going to take out these 2 clips right here that is holding the back panel together. Once the screws have been removed, we're just going to slide up and pull out each of these clips. Next we're going to disconnect the washer plug from the main power supply. So next we're going to remove these screws right here, which is holding the back panel to the washer. We're going to remove that back panel. So next we're going to take the air tube off of the pressure switch. We'll lift up this bottom piece right here. Using a pair of pliers, just going to push the switch through the back, just like that. And next, using our hands, we're just going to disconnect the wires from the switch. And remove your old switch. Next, grab your new OEM replacement pressure switch. If you don't have one of these pressure switches already, you can find one on one of our online stores. So next we're going to snap our new pressure switch back into place. And we're going to reconnect that air hose. Next we're going to plug the wires back in as well. Next we're going to reattach these back brackets that we took off previously. Next we're going to slide the back panel back into place. We're going to reattach all the screws we took off previously. So once all the screws have been put back in, next we're going to reattach the plug to the inside of the washer. And we're just going to place this into position. So once the door switch has been put back into place, we're just going to slide the top door assembly back onto the washing machine. Next we're going to screw the top of the washer back into the side panels. Next we're going to take our front panel and slide it back into place. So next we're going to reattach all the wires going into the electronic control board. Next we're going to slide the main display assembly back into place. So lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to replace the screws that we took out previously, this way that the display assembly is secure to the washer. So next we're going to reattach our water inlet hoses back into the water inlet valve. Your repair is complete. Finally, don't forget to plug in your appliance. Thanks for watching our video. Please like, comment, or share. And if you liked our video, please subscribe down below.